Obviously, most people are affected one way or another by the death of our monarch. It's very few people in comparison who don't give one. Our country is rooted in such deep history. If you look back at the monarchy over the centuries, from where it began to where it is now, you'll see the most dramatic story unravel, because there's been so much almost unpredictable, crazy history from the very beginnings of the royal family. If you go right back from William the Conqueror, how it took a different line and then it took another different line. You know, if you look at all of that, it's quite dramatic. You know, there were some kings and queens that weren't able to produce heirs. Others who had lots of children. There were some that it went down another route. It was George V who brought in the name of the House of Windsor. You should read up about George V. He was quite a character, and his last words apparently before he died were, "God damn you." It's really incredible if you look at the most modern history of our Queen of 70 years, the way she landed the throne is quite remarkable and dramatic. I mean, if you watch The Crown, I know some people slag it off and say it's inaccurate, but actually it is pretty accurate. There's dramatisation, obviously, and they've taken license with that, but the actual root of the story in The Crown is pretty accurate. If you watch it and you see how she took her place as queen and from where it goes after that, it's really incredibly moving. It's more than an epic. Over the decades that she's been queen, that she has just not wavered in her sense of duty, her commitment, her dedication, her stoicism, the way that she's just worked and related to the Commonwealth. When she meets people, she treats everyone exactly the same, whether you're a prince or a pauper. The Queen never defined anybody by status when she met them. She made everybody feel equal, valued, important. There always will be people who will just stand by the opinion or the view that the monarchy is archaic, outdated, irrelevant. But yet, here we are with a monarchy that's lasted absolutely centuries, that is still proving its worth in the way that it operates, how it serves the people, the Commonwealth, the nations of this world, through causes, charities, interventions. There are so many good reasons that the monarchy is still here, and good reasons why the people still value and treasure our monarchy. Queen Elizabeth II was a lady of the highest nobility, and yet she had the most servant heart. She was a lady of high compassion, humanity, relatability. She was able to connect with people of the highest stature and those right down at the lowest. She had many qualities, the likes of which we may never see again in a monarch. King Charles III, I believe, will have the support of the people as he goes forward to carry on his mother's work. But even he knows that he can never be his mother. Our great Queen Elizabeth II has passed on. Her great faith in God, in Jesus Christ, is what upheld her through 7 decades on the throne. By her very own admission, her faith is what has kept her strong. And she now will, by her own faith, step into eternity. She will hear those words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And although this is a time of great sorrow for our nation and the Commonwealth, and for all the countries of the world, we can also celebrate and take stock in knowing that we had such a great monarch, such a great queen, such a great leader, such a great head of state, someone who cared deeply for all that she represented. The Elizabethan era has come to an end. I wish I'd met her, but I never had the opportunity. Those who had met the Queen will treasure that in their hearts and memories forever. We look forward to the days ahead with the same kind of hope that Queen Elizabeth II carried within her. For sure, everything will be different now going forward, but I just want to wrap up this video by saying thank you, Mum. Thank you for being the great lady that you were. We will miss you, but you will be treasured forever and loved. And we will all keep a special place in our hearts for you. Thank you.